been that long I've forgotten my own name. I am your host, Herb666, and for those who will be watching this broadcast at a later date, this is my introduction and a quick few words to why I've not been around for a while. Remember my last broadcast was a silent one of Ride Free, but hey ho, I thought I might as well start again after all these months. A lot's happened, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of moving around, working. I've just not had any time to do any broadcasts, play many games. In fact, I've never been in the mood to play games. And on a lighter note, you remember about a couple of months back on one of my broadcasts, I can't remember which one it is, I did say that in the comments, the channel is changing. Originally the channel was meant to be World of Tanks, but I thought, oh hey ho, I might as well you know, play something else. I've tried broadcasting on my laptop with Total War, but that's going to have to be videos because I have problems with the sync audio. And then I thought, ooh, why not try Ride Free? That was a couple of months ago that I tried a silent broadcast, and obviously it broadcasted very well. The objectives of the channel are still the same. I still want to prove that you can successfully create a successful YouTube channel using only PS4 games or console games as a whole, because I now have an Xbox which I can broadcast from. So yeah, that's my very quick and very overviewed return introduction for those who are watching this broadcast at a later date on my YouTube channel, The Epic Tank Guy. I am still your host, Terbs666, and welcome. So let's get cracking. I've done a lot of this game already, a hell of a lot of it. It's up there with the second ride. The first ride was a bit half and half, basically it was a bit shit, awkward to play, slow. The second ride was a massive improvement. It was just amazing, especially when it came to still photography. I remember posting tons to Facebook of still photography of the actual gameplay, and it was just amazing with all the effects. We've got the same mode on Ride Free. Ride Free is really good, but the camera work's not as good, but I've still taken some fairly decent shots, especially night shots and shots in the rain. Another good addition to Ride Free is the addition of Cadwell Park with its famous mountaintop jump, even though I can't do the jump yet because of all the assists, obviously. So the pretty goal's quite simple as well, the way it's laid out. It's laid out like Ride 2, and if I can do an overview, but it's all set a bit differently, and at the moment I am up to, I can't remember where I'm up to. Oh yeah, level 3 races. Obviously you got all these new different extra ones that they've done away with invitationals and just done these extra ones as part of DLCs where you can get free bikes and stuff. The bikes have mainly stayed the same, with a few additions to up-to-date ones. You got the usual criminal suspects. You've got the Irish 125, for example, the Benellis, Bimotos, Triumphs, BMWs. It's all the same old. A few additions of some older ones, and obviously the more up-to-date ones. For example, last year's motorbikes, or is it the last 2 years of motorbikes, and some that have yet to come. So yeah, and some additions as well to the fact I've even gone even back further on the years with some of these bikes. I think one of them they go back to the 60s with Cafe Racers, specifically the Honda, which is better because what I hated about Ride was the fact that they said they had, check out these classic bikes and the flipping new DLCs, these classic Kawasaki's and Hondas. They were kind of classics, but not classics. They were more superbike classics from the 80s, like the ZXR, ZZR, the original GSXR, but they wasn't true classics. Now they finally started putting classics in this game, including, if I am not mistaken, Nortons. they're finally put Nortons. I don't know if they are the rotary engine Nortons. That looks to be, but that looks more up to date. But I'm just so much more happier with the additions. I've been waiting for Nortons to come on a bike game. More classic Nortons than up to date Nortons. I've got the classic rotary engine Nortons. Like obviously you got a reproduction of Dominator there, which looks shockingly bad. And these are up to date races that you'll see on the TT. Like for example that John McGuinness Road. So, but I'll just give you a quick example of how far back they go. I need to go Honda. Now, let me find it. CV 1100. There, 1966, the RC181 Cafe Racer. That's realistically how far back they're actually going, but they're not doing bikes in between. They're not covering the 70s, which was a high point of motorcycling. You've got obviously the explosion of Honda and Japanese, of Japanese motorcycles on the European and British market. For example, the GS series, the Z series. I would love to have all them classic bikes. Is that like the Z750? And if they had the RGs, the Yamaha RGs, the famous ones from the 70s, that would be perfect for a game like this. But the fact that they're still putting small bikes like these in there from, it might be the 60s, there might be cafe races where it was a high point for the for motorcycle racing, because that's where it kind of was birthed from on a bigger scale than previously. It is a work in progress, and for now that pleases me because I've been waiting for a long time to get classic bikes on here. So let us get cracking with, bear with me, and there is nobody watching. Great. So basically this video is going to be for the benefit of those people who watch at a later date on my channel on YouTube. Now let's start some races. If you'd like to bear with me 2 seconds, I always like to check the audio because my headset is no other way to describe it but shit. The audio, the actual sound of the game when the actual live stream or in the videos at a later date, the audio of the game actually overshadows the voice chat audio. Now if you just bear me 2 seconds so I can check how loud I sound. I think we are all going to be good. Right, that sounds loud enough. And let's go into the next race. This is a Super Sport 600. So the way they've laid out the races as well is very different. Oh, winning that, what's that, RC181. So we've got night race, single race. Oh, I hate time attacks. You have to take all your assists off for that. There's no way I'm going to get gold on that. For some weird reason, like not passing ones, which I can do now compared to Ride 2, and time attacks have always been a difficult challenge to do on ride games and fairly annoying. So we'll just have to take some of the assists off and see what happens. So first we've got the Tenerife track, which is another addition to the game. And what shall we pick? Should we buy something new or? I just wish in these games you could track to see if the bike's been modified with upgrades. But you can't. 500 to 600. Do I risk it? Going for the Triumph. I love a good Triumph. Oh, but the ZX6 is the better option by far. Okay, we're going to go for the Triumph. That's the 675. I absolutely love that one. And then let's crack on. So, while waiting for this to load, if you're watching this stream at a later date on my YouTube channel, please give it a thumbs up, a like, and maybe possibly a subscribe, and comment down below your favourite motorcycle. Or you could just basically comment what motorcycle you actually have, and any details, get a conversation going, and obviously tear into the people who say they've got a scooter. Scooters are for fools. Hair dryers. It's been a while since I played this. We'll play catch up. Yeah, it's been a while since I played this, so yeah, so we're gonna have to play catch up. Shit, picked up with that. Maybe get too wide. Come on. No. Up I go. Whee! Oh, fuck it. Yeah, it's been a fair bit since I played this. I need to get back into the hang of it. Just got hit from the back. Yes, I'm going back behind. Jeez. Slow down, a bit more brake, a bit more control. There we go. Oh dear, how the hell have I gotten so bad? Oh dear, oh dear. I used to be really good at this. I'm struggling to keep controlling this properly. I'm finally getting into it. I've played this in about 2 months, 3 months. What is that behind me? Let's check that comment. Oh, no. I could kill you right now, Sarah. Oh dear, you had to, didn't you? You had to. You had to comment. I knew it. is, compared to World of Tanks, where you've seen previous videos that I talk a lot, but this is a bit more concentration. And you can go away from World of Tanks and come back into it for a couple of months, and it's still the same skill, playstyle, everything, but when it comes to this, because technically it looks like it is a skilled game, it's hard to get back into it. Come on. Come on. Come here, you little Japanese piece of shit. It's gotta be a CBR, that. I think steering with this Triumph, it's stiff. It must be stiff. Because I'm having a hard job getting it around corners compared to its Kawasaki counterpart. And the 675 is quite an old bike now, this particular model. And the 065 that I have actually chosen from does have better steering, more better steering assist in real life as well as obviously on the game itself. Now, Kawasaki are always been better, or Japanese bikes as a whole have always been better than Triumph, but just Triumph, man. It's like the last British-based motorcycle company going. Considering Britain have hundreds of companies. So why, when in doubt, pick a Triumph, just to show how much of an Englishman you truly are. Too wide, the problem is making it too... Yeah. This is supposed to be 10 of the short time, but it's actually feels longer. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go for the Kawasaki for the next one. I just feel like I'm having trouble steering this. It's like understeers the Moto. Yeah. No, oversteers. Don't steer enough. I know what I'm doing. I think the next race is the Ulster Grand Prix. We don't know how that can go. I'm going to have to get the Kawasaki after that. That fucking street sign. I want to know what the Honda is because he's managing to keep all the views so they can't keep up once I pass the park. was stressful for the first ride back. Yeah, it was a Honda CBR 600. 2009, same year as mine. And nobody is watching again. So this is going to be the benefit for all you people who watch this video at a later date. Now it's the Ulster Grand Prix, and we're going to go straight for the Kawasaki, and we're going to be done with it. Straight in there, right at deep end, boom. I've always wanted a Kawasaki. There's something about them, especially the Ninja. Now, I've been riding bikes for what, 14 years? And the biggest bike I've had and currently have is a 1200, Triumph Trophy 1200. Cracking bike. And before that was the, not the original but the one after it, from 2001, the GSXR 750F with the GSXR engine in it. That was one hell of a bike, but it's just difficult to look after. But I've always wanted a sports bike, like a ZX or GSX, a GSX 750 or GSX FAL. I'm not stupid enough to go on like these new H2 or the H2R by Kawasaki or the iBoost. I'm curious about the iBoost and all it might be like. Now, another thing about Kawasaki is I love how they sound. I love a screamy bike. So the Triumph's very throaty at high speed, but the Kawasaki screams. So when you try that again. The Kawasaki screams, and that's when you know you're ragging a bike. The more you make it scream, the more you rag it, the more you get that adrenaline fuel feeling you get from motorcycling. I love the Ulster track because it's fast. I do like the Northwest 200 because it goes through streets, but it can never beat the Element TT game. Or just the Element TT track. I used to have the game. Hang on. And that was amazing. The campaign was shocking as shit. It was terrible. You could barely win anything. So in the end I kept that game on my TT game just for the track. The track is amazing, but the campaign is terrible. That's my only problem with the Outland TT game, was the campaign. You couldn't do anything on it. You could never win. You'd have to make perfect corners. The AI was too perfect. And the assists were terrible. Not like the ride games. The ride games are the best motorcycling games. It used to be 90s, well not 90s, about between 2002, 2003, a game called Riding Spirits. Now, they were massive motorcycling games, like a massive library of bikes, specifically containing the Honda BF 1000R, the very first road-going superbike. And that always impressed me about the game's Riding Spirits. I think that one was Riding Spirits 2, I never played the first one. And I think we made a third. But no motorcycling game, not even more GP series of games matched up to the Riding Spirits games until I played Ride. Apart from Ride 1, because Ride 1 was slightly disappointing, but I don't know if I was playing on the PS3 when it was also out on the PS4. And then Ride 2 came out and I just completely fell in love with Ride 3. It's like, yes. But going back to the discussion of the Element TT game, the only good thing about it is the actual TT track. I know it's like, why'd you buy the full game for just starting out with like the campaign career? And, well, the career shit. You just want to play it for the TT track to do actual proper races. What they should have done is you know, they had that 2 week schedule of the Ironman TT and made that the career. Made it more in depth, made it a story about a rider trying to make his mark in the Ironman TT with all the week practice running up. And then obviously the actual 2 weeks, meeting famous faces like John McGuinness and Hutchinson, Ramsey, and that would have made that game so much better instead of the pathetic career mode they had. And then we could be building up parts of the story mode where, for example, the likes of John McGuinness and the British invite to get warmed up for a new bike race for the TT. You could include the North West 200 races, the Ulster races, and race against legends like the Dunlops, the ones that died of course. Oh jeez, I can't talk and ride. That would have made the Isle of Man TT game so much better, but they advertised it so well, and I think they over-advertised it. They should have just said, oh yeah, this is the Isle of Man TT track, it's well detailed, it's really good, we'll do it out. But the career is shit. That's how they should have truly advertised it, because that's exactly what it is. The career mode is shit. But the Isle of Man TT track and just getting a bike and screaming around on that game is just amazing. That is one of my top goals, to go to the Isle of Man, to watch the TT, to ride around on the bike on the TT track, to the mountain course, go to Kegleby, go to Ramsey Hurricane. And it's your dream to do these things. You make a game about that dream, you want them to get it perfect. And it does feel like they've been slightly lazy. Every motorcyclist dreams to go to the Isle of Man and take part and ride the track. In fact, that's a good point. Who actually made that game so we can blame... We can play the fucking blame game. Big Ben. It's not even a well-known company. Huh. Developer Kyloton. Never heard of him. No wonder he fucking ruined it. And to be after until we make a game that is suitable with the ideas I've suggested about the Spark story mode, going through the ranks, being the most famous TT rider, because the TT is the mecca. It's like a religion. Motorcycling itself, it's like a religion. You have people religiously going out every Sunday, some people going out in all weathers, because it's more than just a passion, it's like a way of life. And I don't like these ones who say, oh I like rock bike, I use it for commuting and stuff. I'm like, but do you do it for fun? Do you do it because it gives you passion, a thrill, the adrenaline? Those people can do what motorcycle people can just use it for commuting. Road transport, no. Motorcycling is a passion, a very strong passion, and it's in your blood. Once you have a passion, it's in your blood, and it's part of you. That's what motorcycling is all about. And it's like a family as well. When you meet other motorcyclists, the motorcycle community is one big family. Anyway, that's my rant over. Let's crack on with this because I'm getting totally distracted and crashing a lot. So, at this point in the broadcast, I might as well say hello to anyone who might have joined us. Hi, hello to anyone who's probably still watching this on YouTube as well today. This is Ride Free, and your host, 2066, the Epic Tank Guy. And yes, I know this might not be tanks, but hey ho. There's the Pope shit in the woods. I wonder if the Pope's actually shit in the woods. He's part of Hitler Youth, though. I don't know how fast I've been going, distracting myself by talking. Oh yeah, he's not been on it for a while. What does he do? Goes Ulster on his first day not being on it for a while. Well, clever. The whole pack's catching up really quickly. Dear. I just saw that on the map, just the entire pack just catching up, like, with absolute speed, because usually I just rewind it, don't I? This is only the second lap. Whoa. I hate the big tracks when they're doing multiple laps. I think I'm nearly at that hairpin turn usually signifies we're near the end of the lap. Come up to the home straight, ready for the next. Stopping, come on. I'm not paying attention. I'm going to pop up again. Again, I'm not paying attention. When I used to play this, I used to properly concentrate. It's obvious I lost all my concentration. I never usually press this much on Ulster. I'm going into these corners far too late. I'm preparing for these corners far too late. Brake, no, carry on. Perfect. Oh, I should know these tracks out the back of my hand. I've been on them enough. A really good feature I like in this game compared to the last ones is the wind rushes when you go at high speed. The last one didn't have that. But another good feature that's on TT is the famous fly splatters on the visors and stuff. They do have that in the game on TT and other effects. It'd be cool if they had more shaking effect when you go at high speed, but you don't. There's like effects from riding and like when this point of view, this is from the visor point of view. It shakes more when that Goron can't go on bumpy areas. Ah! I thought I was going to nail that. Let's see if that over. Left hand track. Not just getting distracted. Oh, I never usually get this distracted. wide that. Way too wide. Just the funniest thing is, I was just about to say, well, let's try and do this last bit without crashing. Tell you what though, you gotta hand it to these guys. It's like, the Isle of Man TT is a time trial, it's not a road race, right? And the Ulster Grand Prix and the North West 200 are road races on roads like this, which the road basically the same road you get at the Isle of Man. And to race with such limited space at such speed, you've got to have balls. And you just got to take your hats off to the guys that can do this on a yearly basis, all the time, spend their life dedicated to it. It's just, track racing is one thing, but road racing is something entirely different. You've got to have a different type of crazy to do it. Basically, you've got to be the person where the lights are on but no one's on. But when you're on a bike, you're shit hot. Right, this is a little bit of a short broadcast. I am going to leave you guys there. Please like this video, comment, or even subscribe if you're feeling cheeky. And a lot to get some traction. I've been trying for ages with every video to try and get traction on this YouTube channel. I would eventually like to make it something a bit more in the future. I'm not after money at this present moment in time. I'm just after doing stuff that people appreciate and like to watch. Yes, I know the quality of the videos aren't as good as they are on PC, where you can edit it and stuff like this, clear it up, and the PC graphics are better. I'm just reaching out to those console players to say, oh, this is me on this game on this console, not on PC. I can do this, but you can do that too on the console, not PC. That's my aim. I've said this so many times, and I'm saying it again, obviously because it's been a while. And if you guys have any suggestions whatsoever for any games in the future, any broadcasts, whether you want to see PS4 or Xbox, just let me know in the comments, and I shall see you all very soon. This is the Epic Tank Guy, your host Turbs666, and thank you for watching. I'm out. See you bitches.